Welcome to this tutorial on how to improvise in blues. I'll be teaching you how to play the right hand in a blues style and your left hand too. And finally, I'll be giving you some tips on improvising. Before we get started, this is the chord progression. I've only used basic chords for this tutorial right now. We'll be using tougher chords later. Whenever you're using your right hand to play a solo, you should know what scale you're using. And obviously for blues, we'll be using the blues scale. But we're not just using one scale for the whole solo, we're going to be using 3 different scales for the 3 chords. So, if you're still wondering how I found the right scale for the right chord, just take the relative minors of the chords. One of the key features of blues is the grace notes, so make sure to play them on your right hand. Let me just show you a quick example. I know I used too much of that, but you should never do that on stage. Well, I just used that much just to show you what it sounds like. So, when you get bored of playing single note leads on your right hand, you can shift to chord patterns. So, whenever you have to play a C, just don't stick with the C. Try to go from C to F and back to C. The same goes with F and G. So for an F chord, you'll be playing F, B flat, F. And the same with G. It goes from G to C and then back to G. So these are my key tips for improvising. Make sure you know which mode or which scale you have to use for a chord. If you just keep playing right hand solos, that could be boring, and the same goes with chord patterns. Just don't stick with one of them. Try to switch between chord patterns and right hand solos. And for your left hand, you should make sure that you know what kind of bass line you're going to be using. Stylistic elements are really important when improvising in a given style, like grace notes for blues or montunos for salsa, etc. Never play the best part first, because you don't know if you can come up with something even better than what you played for the first few bars. So I would suggest you to start real slow and play something really basic and then try to improve your solo from that.